Ciao Benjis, it's your boy Tin, and today we're at the beautiful island Crete. Getting to Crete from Turkey sounds like a whole mission, but trust me, it's really not. We had 72 hours to explore Crete. I picked the beautiful city of Chania as our base. Let's check out this Airbnb. The second floor here is the kitchen, the fridge, a retro style fridge, walk-in shower, and bed. And here is where me and Jet are staying in this room. Then into that we have our shower, restroom, and since we landed late at night, our evening was simple: explore the city vibes. Of course, traveling makes you hungry, so we headed off to dinner at Kalipso, right next to the harbor for dinner. Cheers! Oh, fried calamari finally after all this weeks. Oh, these mussels like covered in sauce. Look at that. What? I didn't think it was gonna taste that good. That was actually so good. Calamari, it's like straight out of the ocean right there. Look at this octopus, covered in like garlic, some mixed veggies. It looks crazy.
Homemade orange cake.
Oh, and then what is this, vodka?
And the Greek holy water.
Greek holy water.
Greek holy water.
Lemon.
Cheers. Yes.
Ooh.
Girl. Tastes like tequila, but it's not. Amazing food, amazing views, and that's how we wrapped up our first night in Crete. The next morning, we finally saw Chania in the daylight, and this place is unreal. The colors, the little alleyways, the harbor view. It feels like you're walking through a painting that someone forgot to put behind the glass. Yeah, so we're now getting breakfast in the beautiful island Crete, and this street is one of the most beautiful cities I've been in since coming to Greece so far. One thing about Chania, every corner has some detail in architecture that makes you stop and stare. And yes, the city has cats everywhere, like they own the place. We were just the visitors. We started the day with breakfast at Pallas. Strawberry pancake covered in like Nutella, and the beautiful part about this is that we are right next to the harbor in Chania. How it tastes? Really good. Oh, there's a brand poached egg. You have like bacon on it, sprinkled with sour cream, cheese, and you see the spinach sleeves. Great food, and honestly, just sitting there with that view already felt like a win. After breakfast at Pallas, we decided to wander through the small corridors of Chania. Every turn felt like stepping into a postcard. Colorful walls, little shops, balconies draped in flowers. The whole town has this mix of Venetian charm and Greek soul that makes it impossible not to stop and stare. Even just walking with no destination, you find hidden corners, street cats lounging like they own the place, and views that sneak up on you. Sometimes the best part of travel isn't the big sights. After that, we did what Crete is best known for: hit the beach. Faras delivered exactly what you expect: crystal clear water and sand that felt like stepping on lava. After cooling off, we grabbed some burgers from a food truck up the hill. The burger, dry, the view, worth every bite. But the highlight was evening. Back to Pallas for a sunset dinner at 7:30 is the perfect time you want those front row seats. Alright y'all, we just went into our dinner reservation at Pallas, and we're going to eat there at the very top.
Is that what you always should have on the right side?
That's my side.
That's really nice.
Watching the sun sink behind the mountains was next level. The sky shifted through every color you expect in a screensaver, but only real. And the food? Easily some of the best on this trip. We're talking sea bass cooked to perfection, creamy lobster risotto, prawn pasta that actually made me stop mid-bite, and even a steak that held its own. Every dish had this outstanding flavor that felt both simple, refined. It was lobster risotto? And yeah, couldn't forget the dessert. Sweet, rich, and honestly the best perfect ending to one of my favorite meals here in Crete.
What the heck? Really good.
Morning in Crete, and today we're doing it how the Cretes do it. We're going to be having a proper Greek breakfast called a Bougasta. Let me tell you about Bougasta Iordanis. The spot is famous. Anthony Bourdain even ate here, and for a good reason. Bougasta is basically a sour goat cheese wrapped in a flaky pastry, kind of like a croissant and a tangy cousin. It's savory, it's sour, and somehow the perfect way Greeks start their morning. The main thing they serve here in this Bougasta is like a flaky cheese. It's called peach togalo. Anthony Bourdain ate this restaurant, so I mean, it has to be good. It's been around since 1924, and I'm pretty excited to try it. First thing you taste is like that sugar, and the second thing you taste is the sourness of the cheese. What are you both coming out? Fueled up, we headed out to Seitan Beach, also known as Goat Beach. Now, I was promised goats, but 0 goats showed up. Alright, so after having a cheesy breakfast, we are at Seitan Beach. Basically, it's Goat Beach in Crete. You're gonna pass a little church in the wall, and you're gonna be going down this steep mountain. From there, you do a short hike, and then you're there. Yeah, wear comfortable shoes, definitely. It's about to be a crazy hike. What we did get, though, was one of the most breathtaking cove beaches I've ever seen. The hike down, kind of wild. You got to scale the side of the mountain, but instead of looking down in fear, I kept looking up at how insane the view was. Once we made it to the bottom, the water was chilly, the sun was blazing, and it was the perfect dip. Here's the last of it. You're finishing up the chart here. On the side, scaling the mountain before we get there.
Goodbye, water.
Alright, Benjis, it's our last day in Crete today. Now we are heading out of Seitan Beach. If you notice, we went down the left side. Now we're going up the right side to see which way is easier. Getting back up though, yeah, that climb makes you feel alive. Like, yeah, I need another Bougasta alive. After the adventure, we stopped at Almy, a restaurant in a smaller coastal town. Easily my favorite meal in Crete. Eating by the water, everything tasted so fresh, like it came straight out of the ocean onto the plate. That seafood pasta, calamari, sea bass, cooked mussels. Wow, that's pretty fresh. Nicely grilled and toasted. A little burnt good. I'll try that. It's like buttery, garlic, the olive oil's in it. You taste all of it. It's good. Calamari. Perfectly fried. Very lightly crunchy, but really fresh. Like you can taste the tomato in it. You definitely taste the seafood throughout the whole meal.
Turn towards me.
From there, we drove 2 hours to Rethymno, and let me just say, if you're coming to Crete, you need a car. This island, huge. Rethymno felt like a copy and paste of Chania. Venetian-style buildings, charming corridors, and yes, more cats running the streets. The main difference was Forteza Castle, which gave the whole city a different vibe. We did some souvenir shopping, and this is where Crete shines. Way cheaper than Santorini, and a lot of items were handmade by locals. You can feel the soul in the things they create. For our last night in Crete, we kept it simple. Dinner at a local spot back in Chania. Greek food just has its home-cooked vibe to it.
What up, Benjis? It's your boy Tin.
It is your boy Tin. Anyway, it's our last night in Crete, and we're trying a restaurant called To Meraki. Greek food. Let's eat. Well, I got a traditional like pork stew, chicken wings again, grilled octopus. It's good. It's tender. Has a little sweetness to it. It'll be grilled octopus. Yeah, standard grilled octopus. You can't mess up chicken wings. You know.
It's like a whole cooked meal.
Oh. It kind of makes you feel like you're closing out your trip in the best way possible. Alright, what up y'all? That's it for Crete from devouring Bougastas in Chania. Looking for a fortress
and mispronouncing everything in Greek. This was a great and wonderful experience. Follow, like, subscribe, and I appreciate you guys' continued support. I'll see you guys in my next adventure, and binge out.